guys, welcome back to my channel. So lately I haven't been as in the mood to make these videos because I've just been exhausted, but I've been trying to keep up with it because I know it's important for my nostalgia for later. So ignore the mess in the background. We're gonna get into weeks 11 to 12. So today I am 12 weeks pregnant. Woo woo. This will be the last week of me being in my first trimester, which is crazy that I've reached this point. All right, so let's get into it. January 13th, 11 and 1. Today I ate like 5 servings of fruit, some protein. Today I was extremely annoyed and tested. I'm exhausted, trying to wind down and just zen out. The smell of cooked food still makes me feel nauseous, feeling like I'm going through a lot of bodily and chemical changes. January 14th, 11 and 2. Feeling kind of moody today, but better than yesterday. I noticed that like as my hormones have changed, certain symptoms are kind of evolving. Earlier on in my pregnancy, I kind of was like, oh, I feel normal. I'm not hormonal. Like, cause when I would get my period, I would get really hormonal. Well, now I'm at that point where I'm feeling the hormones. I think later on in the week, they definitely got better. I'm a little bit more balanced now, but still, I am kind of hormonal. January 15th, 11 and 3. Word to mother baby unit at my job today. My babies are super cute, but I had to help a mom post C-section today, get out of bed, and felt exhausted doing so. I thought little does everyone know I'm actually pregnant. Yeah, I had to help a mom out of bed who just got major abdominal surgery and had a full Foley, and like literally help out of bed. I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm pregnant, I'm exhausted. But I did it, and obviously, you know, I really like my job, and so I do all that I can at work, but I was exhausted. January 16th, 11 and 6. Was supposed to work today, but it snowed a lot and didn't feel like dealing with being pulled to another unit again, plus the snow, so I called out. Today was a relaxing day with hubby. January 17th, 11 and 5. Today, did some early nesting. I purged a lot of my old clothes and made room for my baby's future dresser. Feeling very accomplished today. January 18th, 11 and 6. Feeling mom guilt for not being 100% healthy. All right, so I eat pretty decent, which is what I wrote. I feel like I eat pretty okay, but I give into my cravings sometimes, but I try to make sure I'm eating a balanced meal. But I guess this is the start of a long life of mom guilt still though. Yeah, like I have a meal plan that I try to follow. Especially when I'm home, I don't always follow it because my times aren't as strict. Like when I'm at work, I'm more aware of my timing and stuff, and also I'm up early and moving around doing things. Whereas when I'm home, I take naps. Like my schedule isn't as boom 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 when I'm home for some reason. So sometimes I fall off my meal plan and I just like be snacking. But I snack on healthy things for the most part. Like for the most part, I eat a decent amount of fruit, cheese for the calcium. But I don't know, I don't have to fall off. I spoke to my midwife about financial stuff and about joining a community program. I'm not sure if it's something we want to do. So I forget what it's called, but I'll probably talk about it in a later video since I can't think of what it's called. But it's like a community program where you join other moms in your gestational age, and you talk about your feelings and what's going on right now. They're like, oh, we'll teach you how to do your own vitals, and I'm like, okay. Like, part of me is like, I'm a nurse, I know how to do my own vitals, but I also don't want to be that person that's like, oh, I already know this stuff, you know what I mean? So I'll probably just go along with it. But Blake and I are gonna go. We have our appointment next week on Thursday, and then we have another appointment on the 1st of February for that first community-based meeting, and I guess we'll feel it out. But we're also kind of like, not sure if we want to share our experience with strangers. It's nice to make friends, and especially to make other friends who are like also pregnant and pregnant friends, and people who eventually will be my baby's friends and stuff. But also to kind of like, me and Blake are kind of individual people, and we kind of like to do our own thing and have this like moment, this secure like intimate moment within ourselves. So we're not sure if we want to do it, but we're willing to try it out, so we'll see how that goes. January 19th, 12 weeks. Another day off. I was off today, relaxing until someone had to text me some nonsense, disturbing my peace. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. On days where I feel like I'm moody, it's usually, people are annoying, and I mean, if you know, people are annoying on a daily basis. But a lot of times when you're not hormonal, you can kind of just look at people and be like, whatever, ignore it. But when you're hormonal, you kind of feel like, I don't have time for your BS. Like, I have no tea for fever, cut the shit. You know, you kind of feel like... So because you feel that way, your tolerance is a little low. So I feel like a lot of people will test you in life, generally, And I feel like when you're pregnant, at least not for me, people will test you a little bit more than normal. And yeah, sometimes you just gotta push them back a little bit, and it's fine to do that. But you, you as in me, have to remember not to be rude. Like, there's a way to push people back without being rude. There's a way to push people back without being immature. There's a way to push people back without, you know, sliding them back or causing a rift or causing drama. And I'm not interested in any of that stuff. So I'm not gonna like take to Instagram and start, you know, subliminally talking about her. I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm too grown for that. So it's like, look, I'm pushing you back. If you know what's good for you, stay in your lane. And I'll stay in mine. And I'll move on. So I'm managing myself the best I can, but it doesn't mean that it bothers me any less. So that is kind of what I'm trying to make sure I manage, because I am having a baby and I don't want to stress out while I'm pregnant. So, because after a while, the baby's gonna be able to hear and not just hear, but feel my tenseness, and I don't want my baby to feel that way. So that is something that I'm working on, because I want a happy, healthy baby. So that's what's going on until 12 weeks. So next week I have my NIPT test, which I'm hoping goes well, because when I get it, I'm gonna find out the sex of the baby. I don't want to know the sex of the baby until my birthday. So I'm gonna really try, which I'll talk about next week, but I'm really gonna try to, when my results to come in, to like kind of ease through the results carefully so I don't see the sex of the baby. And then try to get my midwife to like pick, come and do like the cannons or whatever, the blue or the pink cannons or whatever. Pick the color that it is, and then scroll down for me so I can't see the color she picked. And then I'm gonna press buy when it comes in the mail. I'm gonna cover the cannon with a black, because apparently they have like a color on the end of the cannon. Just put a black sticker on the end of it so I can't see the color, and hopefully when the time comes, we can blow it up and see it for the first time on my birthday. That's my plan. But Blake was like, there's a lot of obstacles, or like a lot of chances for you to find it out. I'm like, I know, I had to be very careful. So we'll see how it goes. So anyway, that is 12 weeks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.